Today, ladies and gents, we are going to do a little bit of a talking and grinding session. Yes, the past weekend, we've had a thing called the MapleCon LA, in which, we're going to touch a little bit base about it, but today we're going to talk more about the winter update, the quality of life changes, the new character, Ren, that is going to be such a fun one to potentially main again. I don't know, maybe we're gonna switch things up, but let's talk about MapleCon first. I don't want to touch too much base on it since there's already a lot that people have been talking about. Not a really great experience, and just because I want to talk a little bit about it, what I want to share is for Nexon to learn about their mistakes and not repeat them again. A lot of people are not happy. People have been spending a lot of money to travel to LA, book hotels, pay their $200 tickets, and at the end of the day, all that they've been doing is just wait in lines and not get the merch that they were kind of guaranteed or whatever it is. So my tip and advice for you guys, the ones at least who have attended the event, is to always be careful with what Nexon says and what Nexon is promising based on the history. Whatever it is, if it's in-game or if it's IRL, it's not gonna be what you think it's gonna be, right? And it's not just with Nexon and MapleCon, it's with everything in life. So always be careful. That's my tip of advice right there. But let's talk about quality of life changes. Let's talk a little bit about the new character as well. So super excited. I'm definitely gonna be playing Ren. I don't know if I'm going to be playing on the Challenger World or if I'm going to be doing it on the regular servers, the Reboot Chronos we're playing right now. So look forward to that. It's going to be a Hypermax 5 again. That's going to be epic. And we're going to get a 1+1 to levels 260 to 270. So that's going to be another big dub. I'm super excited for that new character. So it's always going to be fun to play a new character, and that one's looking absolutely awesome. Other things, star forcing. The star forcing, we're going to get a lot of changes. I'm actually super happy about that one as well. So that means I can finally push a few of my items that I've been waiting. And not only that, but the Dreamy Belt, the Berserk Face, everything Pitch and Dawn set accessories are gonna get some sort of so there's a lot of things, right? I may be wrong on some of these things, but you're gonna get boss mission points which you can collect, and by collecting them you can restore boomed items. Not only that, but you get also boss fragments. So that's another thing where you can collect fragments, and when you have enough you can craft those items. So it's kind of like a guaranteed Pitch or Dawn set item, which is absolutely insane in my opinion. Game's going to be much more easier for everyone, not only the newer and returning players, but everyone else that wants to kind of push for the next big thing, because there's a lot of big bosses right there, like new bosses. We've got Baldrix, and we're gonna have a new one as well coming up soon. So we do need those pitch items. We do need to push a little bit more, so I'm happy about that. Now if we talk a little bit more about the items and everything related to Arcan boxes and Absolute boxes, that one's kind of it's a good one. Let me say I'm happy about that. I've been grinding behind the scenes with my Cadena and I cannot find a single Arcan box. So being able to trade these Arcan boxes, so my Arcan weapon box right here, I could have transferred it to my Wasp and just have a new weapon right there. So big dub. I don't know for the Absolab, I don't think it's going to be that useful for us, but definitely for the newer and returning players, you guys will be able to quickly collect those Absolabs instead of doing those those weeklies and dailies. Now I just hated them, and I did so many of them for all of my mules and all that. So big dub. The other thing is the renting item situation. I don't think I'm going to be using that one really. It's just maybe for those who are running out of their weeklies, or you're losing your challenger set item, so you want to rent a new item for the day or whatever. You can use mesos, and you can use also maple points. That one I'm not super excited about, but it's there for the people who wants to use it. Now if we do talk a little bit more about something more exciting, the fans. First of all, being able to stack them to 9,999 is going to be awesome. We're going to get a new bag as well, which we can put the fams in there, which means a better inventory, not like mine currently stacked up with so many fams. Even my storage has a lot of fams sitting in there. So that's a big dub. Removal of some of these potentials. Again, I'm not too familiar with fams. I am, but not to the extent of knowing the potentials and all of that. So a big one. It's going to be simpler for me at least, and also for the returning and newer players. So a huge change for the fams. The other thing that I'm really baffled about is being able to send your fams like Pokemons to go and collect, pitch, and Dawn-set items. I don't know, man. Nexon is kind of addicted to sending champions or sending fams now to do your hard work for you. So that's going to be a big like change to adapt. I think GMS is going to be very jealous of what we're going to be getting pretty soon. So that's kind of the bigger quality of life changes. A few little things I want to also mention is link skills level 3. So make sure you do hit all of your link skill characters to 210 for that level 3 goodies, as well as the hyper stats not costing any money. That's, I mean, finally, I guess everything is kind of free now when you're changing presets. So having that as well makes super sense. So that's overall the quality of life changes. I feel like they're pretty good. I may have missed a few here, so I do apologize, but let me know in the comments what you guys are most excited about, or the things that I've missed and you want me to learn about or know about as well. But let's talk about classic MapleStory. I want to take a little bit of time and talk about that one, since it's the one that I'm most excited about, really. That's why people mostly went, is to test the public servers and all that, have a little bit of a taste of what this new classic world is going to be all about. A few things. What I've kind of learned or seen is that the mages are potentially the best characters to play. Hugely buffed. Fire Poison Mage, Clerics, those are going to be the most played characters, I feel like. Warriors have also been buffed. I think it's mostly a passive skill buff for the Warriors. The Assassins, sadly, they're going to get nerfed. Their throwing star damage is going to be reduced. I mean, maybe that's why you're going to be a Dexless in, so you kind of, you can kind of balance things out right there. The Bandits are going to get buffed, so I don't know, man. I don't know which character I'm going to be playing. Definitely, I have to play a Cleric. That's the one I am aiming to main in Classic World. But then hearing about the Bandit buff with Savage Blow, and just hearing that Savage Blow attack makes me so nostalgic. So I just want to potentially main another Bandit. That will be super fun. Unfortunately, the Archers didn't have much of a update. I mean, a bit of update. I feel like they're just balanced well. I don't know if they got a buff or a nerf, really. I think it's just a bit of changes here and there. So we'll talk more as we learn over the following months and weeks, because unfortunately it is not going to be released. And it's just so funny how Inkwell went like, the game's ready, I can literally click the button and it's out. But instead, I understand it, it's business decisions, financial goals, the timeline as well of when things are being released. So it's too close to the winter update, so it might have to be, my best guess, next year in the summertime, or maybe even before or after summer, because we've got that big summer update and the big winter update. So we'll see how that goes. There's going to be a public closed beta for Q1 of 2026. Got to register and have that tested out as well. I might try and do that, but I kind of want to keep the hype going on. And talking about hype, a lot of people are saying the hype is kind of slowly dying out, because what the heck are you doing, Inkwell? Just postponing the game over and over. But hey, that's everything announced in MapleCon this year. A lot of winter update, a lot of quality of life changes, a lot of little goodies that we're gonna get for the star forcing. I'm super excited with everything that was announced. Definitely a new character and definitely classic world, guys. Let me know in the comments what you are the most excited about. I kind of want to learn more. I feel I'm missing a few things. I also want to know what you guys really are like anticipating to play? Is it the new character? Is it classic world? What is it? Leave it in the comments. And if you're one of the attendees that did play the classic world, let me know how you feel about the game, but also your experience with the event. If it was a failure, let me know, because I want to read more about it. I do apologize, and I hope, like I said, Nexon is going to do a better job for next year. So that's gonna be it for today. I think I've been talking for a bit here, and I hope you guys did enjoy this one. If you did, do give it a thumbs up, do subscribe, share with some friends. As always, this has been Noori. Spread your peace and love, and I'll catch you guys on the next one.